Are you ready to build an aesthetic mind and body? Are you ready to learn how to think outside the box? Or you have come to the correct YouTube channel. Today's workout is pushing the method of visualization in lifting to the extreme. It's called blindfolded workout. I picked up this technique from various sources. In fact, one of my old trainers, Eric Cressy, he used to write about training blindfolded. He said that whenever he made his trainees blindfold themselves, and he would slap just a little bit more weights on the bars, and they wouldn't even know it. And they would always, most of the time, get a PR that way because they don't have a preconception of how much they think they could have lifted. Like just seeing the weights would sort of give you a mental block, right? You're not sure if you can lift it, blah, blah, blah. And if you don't see the weights and you just fucking lift that shit, there's a good chance that you're gonna, break your record. Of course, you gotta find a training partner that you trust and someone that sort of knows your maxes, you know what I'm saying? And also a lot of really good bodybuilders, most of them talk about visualization skills anyway. Z's talked about it, the mind-body connection, really imagining your muscles contracting. Kai Green talks about it a lot. Arnold said that he used to imagine his bicep filling up the whole room when he lifts, right? So and Callie Baggett wrote that most of the really good explosive athletes are right brain dominated. Why? Because they're good visualizers, they're good imaginers. Because the more vivid, the more distinct, and more clear the image in your head is, the more your body and your brain thinks that you're actually lifting the weights. I talked about this in many of my previous videos of how imagining things and actually doing it are sort of the same things from a certain portion of your mind's perspective, right? They even did a lot of experiments where pianists just practice in their minds versus practicing in real life, and the difference wasn't even that big. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about an action, your neurons actually fire according to the action, right? Of course, doing it physically and thinking it would be yield the best result, but most people just do it. They don't think about it. They don't. Visualization is hard. You gotta really think hard about your movements. You really gotta put yourself in that mindset. You gotta create the images as clear as possible. That takes effort. And one thing that I was wondering when I was doing this workout is that why don't more people lift blindfolded? Why do we have to open our eyes when they lift? I mean, there are also there are even a lot of powerlifters who are against looking in the mirrors when they lift, right? Because you're just checking yourself out. You sort of you sort of get misguided by your image and your perception of your movement and stuff like that. And I was thinking, why don't people close their eyes more when they lift, right? I tried this today and it feels awesome, right? It started when, actually during my last workout, I didn't have my glasses on, right? And I have really bad eyesight. And I was just like, fuck it, I lifted without my glasses for the first time. And the weights just felt easier because I actually focused more inward on my lifts instead of, looking around, checking it out. And what is there to see, right? The only thing you're looking at is the mirror, or you're looking around the gym, checking out other people. Like, there's no point, right? Instead, try closing your eyes. I'm not asking you to do this on a max effort squat or anything like that, or in the competition. I'm saying like during the moderately heavy workout. Really focusing on imagining your neurons connecting to your muscles and how every muscle gets fired up and things like that. Really focus inward instead of looking at the mirror and checking out your current self. Really imagine the ideal of you inside your mind, the ideal you, what you want yourself to look like, and craft that image, sculpting the idea in your head. I guarantee you have a different workout, and I guarantee you, if you do it right, you're gonna feel like you're in a different zone, and or more of your muscle fibers will get recruited. Give it a try. It's pretty fun. 么肉啊？
葱肉、培根肉上面，还是要鸡腿、鸡翅膀。
Nice. Post-workout meal, the heart. Have a heart, Jenny. Have a heart. Sweet protein, all protein. So good. Pig blood.
我想吃，
This thing is
可是会不会很辣？
This thing is 20 times better. It tastes 20 times better than the food in America. And it's 20 times cheaper. All protein.